In modern B2B and software companies, revenue does not happen randomly. It is the output of a highly engineered, interconnected system. Keeping that system running requires an operations team. But if you look at the current job market, there is immense confusion about what that actually means. Companies constantly use 4 specific titles interchangeably: marketing operations, sales operations, customer success operations, and revenue operations. They all ask for CRM experience, analytic skills, and process optimization. For business leaders, hiring the wrong type of operations professional might solve a localized problem in one department, but it allows cash to bleed out everywhere else when data tries to cross from one team to another. For career builders, choosing the wrong operational path leads to a mismatch in the tools you use every day, and ultimately caps your strategic influence within the company. The challenge is figuring out how to look past the shared buzzwords, so you can match the right operational structure to a specific business bottleneck or your own personal skill set. Building a reliable revenue system requires understanding the exact trade-off between specialized departmental depth and cross-functional connectivity. This horizontal flowchart maps the B2B customer journey. It shows the continuous data flow operations teams manage, from initial awareness through contract renewal. Marketing operations, or MOps, owns the territory at the very top of this funnel. Their primary input is the deep architectural integration of marketing automation systems, like HubSpot or Marketo. They use rigorous lead scoring algorithms to track exactly which webinars, digital ads, and email campaigns actually generate qualified prospects. The outcome is a high volume of clean leads and a clear mathematical return on investment for creative campaigns. The trade-off here is that MOPS metrics can look incredibly successful on paper, showing thousands of clicks and downloads, even if overall company revenue is falling, as long as they are successfully handing those leads off to the next stage. That next stage is the territory of sales operations, sitting strictly in the middle of the funnel. Their primary input requires mandating rigid standardization inside platforms like Salesforce. They enforce strict pipeline governance and reporting rules, taking the administrative burden off the sales reps, so those reps spend their time on customer calls instead of doing data entry. The outcome is a high-velocity, friction-free closing machine that gives leadership highly accurate revenue forecasts. The core trade-off for sales ops is that it heavily optimizes the closing motion, but is entirely blind to the quality of incoming leads, and it ignores what happens to the customer after the contract is signed. In modern software and subscription models, closing the deal is just the beginning of revenue generation. If the customer churns in 6 months, the company loses money. Customer Success Operations, or CS Ops, steps in here. Their core input is tracking software utilization and proactive renewal data using tools like Gainsight. They build complex health score algorithms based on login frequency, measuring feature adoption, and support ticket history. This transforms a company from offering reactive customer support to driving proactive account retention and expansion. But the trade-off is severe. The most advanced retention algorithms are completely useless if sales ops pushed bad-fit customers through the pipeline just so a rep could hit their quarterly quota. This is what we call revenue leakage. The most expensive failures in a company happen precisely at the handoff points between marketing, sales, and customer success. Revenue operations, or RevOps, is the structural solution to these handoff problems. Its primary input is dismantling the silos. A RevOps team unifies the data, the tools, and the processes of all 3 departments into a single, reliable source of truth. By eliminating that interdepartmental friction, RevOps enables predictable, system-wide revenue growth. The trade-off with RevOps is execution. It is immensely complex to implement, requiring high-level cross-departmental authority and an advanced understanding of total data architecture. RevOps is not objectively better than specialized operations. The right choice for your team depends entirely on the scope of your current business bottleneck. This quadrant chart breaks down the evaluation framework for founders and hiring managers. Hiring specialized ops, like a dedicated sales or marketing ops manager, generates rapid fixes for highly localized bottlenecks. The downside is that relying entirely on specialists will inevitably create departmental friction as your company scales. Hiring a RevOps function early ensures you have clean data and tightly aligned teams from day one. But the immediate cost to a founder is higher initial salary requirements and much slower execution on localized daily tasks. As a leader, you have to decide: pay for speed now by hiring specialists, or pay for structural integrity later by investing in RevOps. If you are an individual professional deciding where to focus your career, your personality traits should dictate your path. Choose marketing ops if you thrive on attribution logic, digital campaigns, and mastering top-of-funnel technology. Pursue sales ops if you are motivated by pipeline velocity, enforcing quotas, and architecting tight CRM rules. Target CS ops if your focus is analyzing long-term user behavior and building retention loops. But if you are obsessed with cross-system connectivity and integrating AI across the entire lifecycle, revenue operations is your path. Because it oversees the whole engine, a RevOps career serves as a direct pathway to senior commercial leadership roles, like Chief Revenue Officer or Chief Operating Officer. To get there, you have to abandon purely hands-on tool management. You have to master conflict resolution across VP egos and achieve full-stack data fluency. Whether you are building a team or building a career, success relies on knowing exactly where you fit inside the revenue engine.